Welcome. This is part one of my Oracle and Other deck collection video. We're going to start with the Other. For the most part, some may be mixed in. I'm Meredith. I am a certified hypnotist, a spiritual life coach, and this channel is all about tarot and Oracle and, well, I suppose, Other, and empowering you. So, I still have to finish putting everything into Libib for the Oracles, but we're looking at least 100 decks, I would say. So, just to give you an idea, so it will be broken down into parts. And again, we're starting with the Others and then moving into mass market and then into indie. There may be some that slip between categories, but for the most part. So first, I'm going to be doing playing cards. So these are Sensu fusion playing cards. I backed these on Kickstarter, and I love them. And in case you're wondering why I'm including these, first of all, they're gorgeous, but I do use these in readings, usually to supplement. So I'll use them with tarot cards, I'll use them with oracle cards, sometimes I'll use them to kind of begin the reading, sometimes I use them to close out. It just really depends on my mood and what I feel called to do. But these are so beautiful. And I don't really play a lot of card games, so I have to use these somehow because they're just too beautiful not to. So yeah, I love them. They are absolutely fabulous. And when I back these, I'm pretty sure the next two decks were part of that. So the next one's the Night Parade. And this deck, I love that, goes really well with the Yochi Tarot. It's similar theme, very different art style, but again, I really enjoy using this just to kind of add to my readings, and it's just a really wonderful deck. I really enjoy it. And then I have the Hanami. Again, these were with the same Kickstarter. These are the backs. And yeah, I use these in readings just to kind of add to it. I tend not to use them on, just on their own, but I could. Actually, you know what? This would go really well with the Occult Ornithology, I think. The colors and even the style just kind of, I think they would work well together. Actually, you know what? Let's take a quick look, because it's right here. I just want to see and maybe show you, like, look how nice that looks together, right? Yeah, I may have to. So I haven't used these together yet, but I think I will. And this is a majors only deck, so that's kind of perfect. So if you'd like to see more of this, the Occult Ornithology, I do have it in my in one of my tarot deck collection playlists. I can link it in the description in case you want to see more. Oh, that's lovely. That's my dog. I am so sorry. He's got a double coat and he licks himself like a cat. So sometimes, like a cat, he gets almost like hairballs. It's not pleasant. But nothing comes up. It's just the sound. These decks actually also came with this guide on how to play Orochi. I've never tried it. I don't have any friends who would be interested in it. Maybe I should make new friends, because I would be interested in it. But I haven't tried it out. But it does have the guide just in case. Let me show you this one next, actually. So this one is Yaksha playing cards. And again, all the playing cards, it's the same deal. I just use them to complement other spreads. Now the pips are kind of plain, but they're pretty still. But it's a really neat deck. I really enjoy it. And this was another Kickstarter. And I just thought they were pretty, honestly. And again, just to get some use out of them and to kind of spice up a reading. That's why I got them. And this is the Yaksha Go. So these are so cute. Again, same deal. I'll just use these to add a bit to a reading. And I love the way they feel. I love the size and the shape. Really nice. And nice quality. The only thing about this is I wish the box had like a closable thing, because I'm pretty sure it did. I did leave the seal, so maybe, but it didn't seem like it would. So, and next, so these were also Kickstarter. So we have the Angel Zone playing cards. This set is one of my favorites. So these are the backs. And I love that they have the seals. And I mean, look, they're just really beautiful. And so every single card has a different image, a different seal for a different angel. And I really, really enjoy using these. And then we have the Devil Zone playing cards. So these are the backs. And once again, we have the seals. Each card is unique. And yeah, I really, really enjoy these. And sometimes I'll mix them. So I'm just kind of shuffle them in together. Usually better than that. Let's try that one more time. Oops. Just to kind of merge them in, and then they're just like, they're obviously different, right? They're different backs and colors, but they just look nice together, I think. And it gives me twice as many options. So I really enjoy these. And next, another Kickstarter. This is the Halloween playing cards. And I got these after Halloween, so they're fairly new to me. Fairly new, I guess, altogether. But Yeah, I'm looking forward to using these Halloween time. And it's not that I wouldn't necessarily use them at other times. I love, it's just that I think they're best suited for Halloween, especially when reading for other people. Look, I love the ghosts. They're so cute. Yeah, it's a really nice deck. And again, this will be great to kind of add to a standard reading. And then we have, I think, one more playing card. Well, sort of. Now, these really are just standard playing cards, basically. They're Stargazer Nebula. I actually bought these to work on sleight of hand for like, like stage magic. But they're so pretty. I do use these in readings because they're so pretty. And I mean, very, very affordable. It's just a nice deck. So because I use them and they're so pretty, I thought I should show them. All right, so now we're moving more into, can't forget, UUSI Circular Pagan Playing Cards. Well, these are still, they're more than just playing cards. They have phases of the moon. They have the aces depicted. So there are extra cards and unique things, and I actually have an unboxing of this, as well as look at the deck, as well as a reading with them, if you'd like to see them in action and how I pair them. And I will link those videos below too. But really nice. I love that they're circular. They move so wonderfully. And of course, just top quality. And I love the box. It's so cute. All right, so now moving more into sort of standard, oracles. These are Bob Ross playing cards. And I did edge them. Love Bob Ross. And the nice thing is, so each card has a different quote from him. And I think they actually work really well as oracles. And I mean, I wouldn't do a spread with these, but a single card can be a really nice addition to a reading. Or sometimes I might just do a single card just to, just because. But they're lovely. He was a lovely man. And, some are more inspiring than others. But I love this. You have unlimited power here. You can do that. You can do anything on this canvas, anything. And of course, for me, the canvas is this world, right? This life. So I really love these. Super cheap. I think they were like $4 or $5. And wonderful. Now, this is the Lil Reaper deck. And this was a Kickstarter. Love this deck so much. Now, I bought it, I backed it, really just because it was super cute. And I wasn't expecting a lot out of it. Just cuteness. And these are the backs. I mean, come on. But every card is different. And they're wonderful. And it actually works so well as an oracle. It's just purely intuitive reads based on what's going on in the card and what you get from it. But it's just wonderful. And I we'll add these to a reading. I'll just use these on their own. And I just adore this deck. It's just so wonderful. I love the artwork, and it does have Vikram Madan, yeah. But it's got his little logo. Doesn't bother me at all, personally. But I know some people don't like that stuff. Look, I mean, come on. This is a wonderful deck. It really, really is. And, yeah, I just love it. It's just so cute. And it's, you know, it's just a sweet deck. So I really, really enjoy that. And now we'll move on to kind of other types of cards. So these are the Seals of Solomon magic cards. It's by Tarot Mania. It's created by Ina Vinitsky. This is the older edition. The new one is actually a little bit fancy. Really nice. I think it was on Kickstarter. I almost backed it, but I have these, so these are the backs. So these are exactly what it says. They're just the seals, and I don't use these in readings, but I use them for other stuff. So really nice, and I think the new edition has like gilding, and you know, they're just kind of fancier. And I think they're larger cards too. Yeah. And then we have Cron Agam Celtic Oracle. Oh, and this was like a game crafter. These are the backs. This is a lovely, lovely deck. I don't use it a ton, but it's beautiful, and it's just got such a nice feel. It's just very, very earthy, very grounding, and I really enjoy it. I like the art. It's just enough, you know. Yeah, I like it. I don't use it a lot, but it's just it's one that when I come back to it, it makes me really happy. So now I have a few other decks that kind of are their own thing, but I think right now let's just do the Lenormand cards. I don't have a ton of them, amazingly enough. This is the Magpies Lenormand, and it comes in this gorgeous box. This was a Kickstarter, and you know, I'm not a fan of the big boxes, but it's so pretty. It's like lined in like a velvety material. So eventually I'll probably maybe repurpose this because it's so pretty. But you know, so it comes with a nice hardcover it's a little book, but it has everything you need. And it talks about spreads, you know, the cards themselves, and it's in French and in English. Now the cards, look at even the tuck box is beautiful. The cards are super pretty. Love the backs. Love that gilding. And they're just exquisite. I mean, really exquisite. To me, this deck is very spiritual. I mean, that's it. It's just a very spiritual deck. Lately I've been getting more into Lenormand as Lenormand, but sometimes I use them just as oracle cards. It really depends. But it just, there's a coolness and an etherealness to this deck that just, it's absolutely exquisite. The cardstock is phenomenal. It's just a wonderful deck. I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's beautiful. So yeah, I absolutely adore this deck. I mean, I really, really do. And I don't know, maybe this deck is one of the reasons I'm getting more into Lenormand readings. I don't know. But I love it. And so this was a Kickstarter. I have no idea if it's still available. I feel like it is. I hope it is, because it's wonderful. It's the Magpies Lenormand. And then we have a mass market. This is Under the Roses Lenormand. And this was my first Lenormand deck. These are the backs, and I did edge them. And it's, you know, I like the aesthetic of this deck. I like the colors. It's a nice, easy to use deck. You know, the symbols are really clear. You know, you don't have to really guess what you're seeing. And of course, it does tell you, but it, you know, a quick glance and you know exactly what you're dealing with. And it's a really nice deck. Super cheap. I feel like it was under $20 for sure. And yeah, I mean, it's a perfectly lovely deck. And next we have Hilda Lenormand. This is the gingham edition. And that has to do with the pattern on the backs. So if you saw my tarot collection videos, you may have seen the Hilda Tarot. Some of these images are the same. You know, they're just reused. I think there are new ones, though, as well. But either way, and I love there's a Hilda card. That's just amazing. I really enjoy this deck. It's just fun and quirky and charming, and you know, everything that I love about the tarot, I love about this. Oh, and I think I showed, those are the backs. But it's just a charming deck. I really like it. Ooh. And I like that, you know, using different imagery for some of the items. You know, it's a little inventive in places, which I appreciate. And it's just wonderful. So yeah, so there are some extra cards, and I like it. It's a great deck. It's a lot of fun, and it's really charming. And if you did not see the tarot videos and you're interested in seeing the Hilda Tarot, I can link the video below that covers that. And now we have the Claire de Lune Lenormand, second edition by Anna Torian, who, you know, is just amazingly gifted artist. And so, as you might expect, the artwork is exquisite, absolutely exquisite. And this also has a very ethereal feel to me. Look at that. And it does come with cards that give you the gives you a good many words for each card to help you interpret. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Look at that. So yeah, this is one of my favorite decks. This is the Magpie. Just in general, out of all my decks, they're definitely up there because they're wonderful. So, love this deck. And now I just have two more. Now I do have 3 or 4 Lenormand decks that I backed on Kickstarter that'll be coming at some point. All within a really short time of each other, which is kind of interesting. This is the Slavic Folklore Lenormand deck. I think I got this from Etsy. I don't remember. Oh wait, what's that? No idea. I don't think it's mass market. I don't know. But so it does come with the Lenormand deck basics, and then a little bit about each card. These are the backs. Now this is very different from my other Lenormands, and I am here for that. I love the colors. I love the quirkiness of this deck. It's really nice. It's a really nice deck. It's very different, but again, I think that's a great thing. So some of the imagery may seem a little bit strange, maybe, at a glance. But I think it's wonderful, and I really, really enjoy it. It's so pretty and so unique, and I love it. And it does give you little keywords on the bottom. So yeah, it's a really nice deck. And you know what? This is a deck that I kind of forget about a lot, and I shouldn't, because I do like it a lot. And now for the final Lenormand, Precious Possum Lenormand. This was a Kickstarter. I love this sweet little box too. And the creator hand wrote a note. It's just so sweet. And he just fits with this deck because it's absolutely sweet and lovely. Those beautiful backs. Love the edging. A wonderful purple. And it's just beautiful. And it's so cute. And there's such a great sense of humor with this deck. And charm and playfulness. I love this. I love this. And there's still that depth that I want to see in a card. You know, this isn't like a fluff deck. I mean, it's cute, but it's still it's just wonderful. I mean, it really is. I really, really enjoy this deck. And again, completely different from my other Lenormand decks. I love the little Hobbit house. It's just got a very different feel. And, you know, obviously the artwork is very different. It's a sweet, sweet deck, and I really like it. And it's got a Possum card. I would love this in a tarot. You know, like a Possum tarot. I think would be amazing. And it's just feels nice. And I don't normally talk about books, but it does have a really nice little book. So it talks about how to do readings, different meanings, you know, everything you could need, really. And then there are little extra cards that, you know, that are included. So it's just a wonderful deck, and that sounds like my lawn service is here. So I think this is a good time to end this this installment. So the next one we will move into the mass market oracles, along with some not quite oracles, but still really special decks. So please like, share, subscribe, hit that little button so that you're alerted when I make the next upload. And have a wonderful day, and be wonderful to yourself, because you deserve it. So until next time.